let's go, Stunt Marshall. Joining me, taking on John Davis in the middleweight division, Power Slap number 19 during WrestleMania weekend in Las Vegas. How good does that sound?
It sounds so good. I always wanted to main event a WrestleMania weekend. Even though it's not WrestleMania, I'm still pretty happy with it. Let's go.
100%. John Davis, a guy that we haven't seen in a while, but an
Yeah.
OG nonetheless, former
First
champion.
middleweight champ. First middleweight champ. Big dog on campus, man.
Absolutely. I mean, we don't know at this point if you won or lost the coin toss. I got a feeling you're going to get hit in this one.
No, let's find out. I'm ready. I'm ready to mess around. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want this training to go to waste. Because like I said, I, I'm pretty confident in my ability to take a slap, but like I said, who knows? Everybody has a button. Maybe he could push mine, but if I get to his first, you know what's happening.
For sure, man, for sure.
Mm.
Do you feel, are you becoming more of a villain as time goes on, or is it just your confidence is getting higher and higher?
It's not, no, it's just me becoming more comfortable.
Mhm.
I don't think it's becoming a villain or becoming more confident, not overconfident or anything. It's becoming more comfortable. You get to see the real side of Stunt Marshall. You know what I'm saying? You get to see the real me.
Mhm.
And not that you haven't seen him before, but like when I was first, my first fight, I was quiet. I didn't say much after I knocked old buddy out. And then second fight, I was amped, I was ready to go. So now you're just getting
Mhm.
more and more of me, which is great.
Yeah. Well, let's say April 17th, a dog fight breaks out. What
Dog
type of
fight.
dog do we have within you?
Man, on that day it's probably gonna be a pincher dog. Aim for the jugular. Not really. I don't want to get a club foul.
That's probably a bad. That's probably a
Yeah.
bad. Bad one.
I don't want to get a club, dog. Disqualified. Damn it. I was
Yeah.
aiming for the jugular, man.
You're like, I still haven't been hit, so it's okay.
It's okay. What was it? I think it was Saudi when Destiny went. She got slapped twice. She got to slap once. And you just see her face like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on here? I was like, oh, that sucks.
Too funny, too funny. But you talked about earlier WrestleMania weekend. You know, it
Yeah.
wasn't the sport you thought it would be, but it must still feel pretty damn good. I mean, to have
It,
all of the eyes. I mean, come on, like this is like a homecoming for you. Everybody who's going to be there, because people don't realize WrestleMania is just not WWE. It's a collective of all of the
collective.
indie scenes coming together, putting on shows. All the fans coming to Las Vegas, attending multiple different organizations. Former coworkers that you worked with. I'm sure it'd be
Yeah,
in
a
Vegas
lot of them.
performing. I'm sure someone will be in attendance. Like, do you feel there's extra pressure for this one?
There's always pressure, but this one, I'm definitely held to a higher standard than all the other ones. First one was like in front of my peers. Second one was on the prelims, and this one is in front of probably every person I ever met in the industry over the last 16 years. So yeah, the pressure's turned up, but that's all right, man. I cook under pressure.
Absolutely, dude. As you keep climbing the ranks, obviously the competitors get better and better.
Hmm.
Um, like, what are you planning for from John Davis?
I've been keeping my regiments sort of the same, but I have added a new aspect to it. I've been hanging out with a lot of pitchers recently, and I just been watching them work out, how they get their releases, how they use their body for momentum and all this stuff. So I just been getting a little extra from that, and also taking a couple hits a week from a couple other power slappers in the area doesn't hurt at all because he's a dog, man. He was the first middleweight champ. He could turn lights out in an instant. So I got to be ready for that. Got to be.
For sure. Are you gonna be a little bit more serious for this one? I mean, we've seen some of the antics before.
Nah,
Like,
nah, probably
no,
not.
okay. I just wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure if the magnitude of this match and what it could be.
Hmm.
For you, if it's going to change your trajectory or your outlook on it at all.
Well, I think they keep bringing me back is because of my outrageousness. So like, well, that and I'm knocking people out first round, but like,
Mhm.
there's a character to the athlete, and that's what makes it a draw. So if I stop that and I only do one thing, it's gonna be I don't know. I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this: are you the most entertaining fighter in the middleweight division?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, most likely, because everyone else is like really, really locked in, really, really on it. And no, I'm not saying I'm not locked in at all, but like there's to me, there's something as too much locked in. You're like you can't see past that tunnel.
Mhm.
Like I can see everything, man. Like just because I'm playful, just because I like to have fun, just because I like to show who I am, doesn't make me less of a striker. Doesn't make me less of anything. I just know what I'm capable of and what I can do.
For sure. Strategy wise, have you thought that John Davis could use the left again, or if he needs to use the left at some point?
Oh,
Or
he
he,
could.
well,
He could bring that
he's a
out first
righty,
round.
so he's a righty. He's had shoulder issues. It's been dislocated on stage a couple of times, so that's
Mm,
just why I bring it up. So we've seen John in multiple matches have to strike with the right, then go to the left after.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be fun.
You haven't been hit yet, so how do you know?
Bro. All right, man. Like I've been telling y'all since day one, I've been in sports for over 16 years.
Yeah.
And hey, man, I get the brace. I get to see the strike coming.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I see the strike coming in pro wrestling, but I'm not expecting the strike to touch me. I'm
Right.
not expecting this dude to cave my face in. But there's been plenty of times when I had 2 feet just pushed in my face, or
Yeah.
I got my chin out here for just a little jab, and this dude just haymakers me. I'm just like, all right, cool.
Who's hit you the hardest ever?
It would have. You could probably find this on YouTube. It has to be this guy named Kiko Harris. He is 6'3". He's like 250 pounds, athletic, jacked, whatever. But his vert is so crazy. So crazy. Like I could hit the ropes from the middle of the ring. He could jump by the time I leave. By the time I get back, he's still waiting for me to kick me in the face. Still waiting for me. And I remember the first time we wrestled, it was in Jacksonville, Florida. Boom, 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 whatever. I go to whip him. He reverses. He says it's supposed to be a drop kick. He told me earlier, he's like, hey man, it's gonna be off the shoulder. Cool. I come in. It's just you ever seen Kung Fu Hustle?
No, no.
Never seen Kung Fu? All right, man. Well, this is one segment where they just have 2 feet embedded into the face. And there's a slow mo of it somewhere where you see the feet hit my face and then push off. And then you see my head hit and then you see the rest of my body hit. I get right back up. I was like, what's next? I was there, but I didn't know what was next. And he's like, corner. I was like, but I'll make it. I'll make it.
Tag me out, bro. Tag me out.
Yeah, yeah, get me out of here, man. no, that no, I've been in a tag match where I didn't get concussed, but I broke my leg,
Oh wow.
and I told the dude, I was like, "Hey, man, my leg's broken," and he was like, "Okay," so he power bombs me first. I'm like, "All right, this is cool." But he's like 7 foot tall. I'm not. I was like 2 years in. I was like, I can't do anything about this.
Yeah.
The other guy comes in. I was like, my leg's broken. He was like, roll out of this. I was like, how? My leg's broken. So like he throws a line, I hit like a terrible roll, tag my partner, and I was like, "Yep, I'm out here for the rest of the night." And then
Oh,
I did a comeback later. It was stupid, stupid, young, dumb.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
You're not that anymore. You're a
Yeah.
young you're still a young prospect in the middleweight division, obviously.
Mm.
Um, you know, in classic Stunt Marshall fashion, what are you gonna do to John Davis?
All right, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first saw John Davis, it referred back to me from this old dude from like old school ROH from the Dark City Fight Club. His name was John Davis, and we used to wrestle each other almost every other month in Florida. And he's one of those wrestlers that like don't pull. So and he's like he's bigger than me too as well. I was like, there's no way this dude got down to 185. There's no way this big mofo got down to 185. So I was thinking in my head how this was gonna go, and then I looked up John Davis. I was like, oh, okay, thank God, thank God. But hey, John Davis, I'm gonna make you famous.
Awesome, man. I appreciate you doing this. Look forward to seeing you up there again. Watching your career has been exciting. You know, your personality, your skill set, everything is coming together in Power Slap, and it's flourishing the way that it should. So I'm excited for you and everything that you have coming for you, my man.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Let's go.